Hello guys, good afternoon. This is Chef Michael from Saint-Zolamer, and today I would like to do with you low-carb keto brioche. So today we'll do plain brioche and chocolate brioche because I have a request by customers. So I will do with you. Number one, I would like to explain something. So here in our kitchen we use two different types of almond flour. Almond flour defatted. What is defatted? Defatted is one almond flour where we have taken off 80% of the fat. You can say, oh, keto, we need a lot of fat, why we take it off? And so actually on this flour the fat is taken off is to absorb actually more liquid and more things we had. Actually it's not that essential, you need to have more fat on almond flour because we have a lot of butter on the recipes, okay? But because it's defatted, the percentage of carb is different. So compare the extra fine, or it's more yellow, this one is totally white actually. Alright, extra fine at 21 grams of carb by 100 grams of products. Defatted, 28 grams by 100 grams of products. So that's why some recipes are keto. Depends how much defatted we put inside, because we up definitely the number of carbs. Alright, and some are just low carb because we exceed the number of carbs we need to have, but belong to the category low carb. Okay, so today I will do low carb keto brioche, and to be able to be keto, and we are just on the limit actually. We are 4.9%. Why? Because we put defatted, so I combine defatted and I combine almond flour normal, extra fine. Defatted have a pouvoir of absorption, so it's much better for the mix. Okay? So, number one, we will use defatted. Okay. Alright. Okay. I combine with 1/3 or extra fine. There we go. Okay. Second, so this is one thing. Okay. Second, I want to use the milk and make active my yeast. So yeast. So no matter the brand you use, right? I'm not there to make publicity for brand, alright? But dry yeast. Okay. The yeast also, the amount of yeast, it's actually not that fixed. Why? Because depends the water. If the water is so hot, the yeast will have so much energy. If the water is cold, you need to add more yeast. Okay? So this is depends the country where you are and how is the water of the day. Okay? The milk. Okay, so we leave that active. So in my recipes I add also baking powder. Why? Why you will say, oh, we have yeast, why we have baking powder? Baking powder for me affect only when you cook, because when you cook the yeast grew a little bit and died, but baking powder continue to work because it's chemic. Okay, there we go. And molecular item. So molecular item, I use Zantana, I use agar agar, I use citrus, acid ascorbic. So I cannot tell you the thing I put inside because it's blocked, but I give you generic already what you have inside. Okay? 3 eggs. So make sure to break the eggs one by one to avoid, if it's one egg is bad, to put your dough in the garbage. There we go. A little bit essence vanilla. This is very facultative, right? Depends how you like. And I will add monk fruit. So you can use also erythritol, but make sure it's granulate because powder don't have the same impact on the dough. Or stevia. I definitely not recommend stevia, but for the headache of stevia, keep doing what you know the best. There we go. So now we will place everything on the mixer and ready to make the dough. There we go. So we will put everything on the mixer. There we go. And at the end, we will add the butter. Okay, the butter need to add when your dough it's almost finished. Okay, so because we try to get so coarse. If the almond flour défaté after absorb already the butter, it will be difficult to have the consistency I want. Remember, don't be afraid if you think your dough is too wet. Because if it's too dry, it's difficult to get the consistency on the dough, to get a little bit elasticity. We can dry the dough a little bit later and add a little bit almond flour again, but to dry when the dough is already finished. Okay? Remember, this is very important detail. So we start first number 1 because we want to all ingredients mixed together. And on that stage, if you saw your dough is not wet enough, it's the time for you to add a little bit milk. So of course, by experience, if you do this all the time, you will know exactly by looking and touching how you do how. To check. So it's not wet enough. So I add a little bit milk. There we go, and we mix again. Now will be a good time to pick 2. So for the people with a kitchenette, or mixer is very easy. If you try to do by hand, it will take too much time and it's difficult to realize what machine can do actually. So now speed 3. How to stop, because I cannot tell you like example, yes I can tell you, oh you can mix 5 to 8 minutes, depends the brand of the mixer you have, depends if your mixer is new or not. You have so many parameters we cannot control. So really by experience and knowledge, you will know exactly when to stop your dough and incorporate the butter. I can tell you, my dough starts to be it's still a bit liquid, I will say, okay? But as soon as I incorporate the butter, at the end, I will make rest for 1 minute, do slowly, and I will incorporate almond flour again. Just to dry the dough. There we go. I will show you. So you can see, we don't have elasticity, you know, we can cut with no problem, right? So no elastic. The dough is already yellow. And now is the time for me to incorporate the butter and leave the dough work again a little bit. So similar for the butter, the brand is up to you. But I came from Europe, Australia, I will say have a great butter. I'm French, so I will say French butter is the best, but we have so many different countries where we can find a nice butter, like Australia, it's also good, alright? So choose the one you like, the taste you like, because every butter is different, because they came from different cow, and they feed the cow in different way. So make a butter small pieces. Alright, and now mix again. When your butter is totally incorporated to your dough, it's time to reduce the speed and dry your dough. And make sure when you incorporate your butter, it's temperature ambient, not too hard, because it's difficult to incorporate to your dough if your butter is too hard. And no melt also, okay? You need to be like a pomade, like a creamy. And it's now actually you can see the result, the future brioche. Of course, they will not be like a very lean, like a normal brioche. They will definitely crackle a little bit on the top, because almond flour, gluten can never be changed, right? Gluten makes something amazing, but with this almond flour and this concept, we can try to reach, if we can reach 80%, 85% and get a good result, I will say it's pretty good. So my dough is almost finished. So I will take almond flour de pâté again. And I will dry the dough. So I reduce the speed. Put in a bit flour to dry the dough. That's it. Then you can see the dough is not elastic. Alright. So we clean a little bit the session. go. I will show you the constancy you need to have. Okay? So, what we need to do now, you can see your dough, you can break easily, alright? You don't have a power like a gluten, but I can tell you the result will be beautiful. I can see already by the texture of the dough. It's how you work, how you rest, how you fasten, and the technique you bring on it. So now your dough needs to rest for 20 minutes. We will cover with the plastic film, and I will come back to you just after, and we'll do fasten it, and I will show you how to bowl and have a nice presentation for your brioche. So was Chef Michael, and see you later for the cooking part and façonnage, and I hope you join our video, you subscribe, and let's learn together and share recipes and be healthy, alright? This the key is to be healthy. Alright guys, moi Chef Michael, see you later. Bye bye. Hello guys, this is Chef Michael again from Sainte-By-de-la-Mer. I'm waiting the dough proof before we do something. So, this was a brioche dough. So as you can see, cannot rest like a normal dough, alright? It's too heavy. Okay, so you have almost double the volume, so it's enough. Okay, so now we will cut at 80 grams. First, always put flour on top of your table. Alright, there we go. So when you're used to it, you will know what is 80 grams, but alright, 80 grams. Well, actually, if it's 81, 82, 83, it's okay, no big deal, right? Actually, I always prefer to give a little bit more to customer than less. Make your customer happy is the key. So the leftover, what you do, you incorporate always up, you give back. So waiting part finish. So now the bowling part. Always make sure not to enough flour on top of your table, and there we go. Be gentle. You press and you put back your finger on your board. This will give a strength and power to your dough. Okay? In the meantime, I will take a tray. Alright, and we put directly over there. So for my customer, I need to do chocolate for this one. So I will add chocolate couverture. This one 72%. Never use compound. Compound is the dark chocolate when they add sugar inside. There we go. So I will come back to you after cooking. So now I will leave proof to get half more volume before I put in the oven. So remember, preheat your oven at 200 degrees. When you put your brioche inside, down at 180. And the result will be perfect. So was Chef Michael by Sazman de la Mer. And I will come back to you in a little bit. Okay, bye bye. Hello guys, this is Chef Michael again. So now I want to show you the result of the brioche. I think it's almost done cooking. So like I said, you preheat your oven at 200 degrees. As soon you open the door, put your brioche inside, you down at 180. And at the end of the cooking, you down at 160 to avoid to burn. Alright? And after, it's a little bit chocolate inside. Wow, nice coffee. You will enjoy so much. So, it's time. There we go. Like I say, compared to normal brioche, your dough crackle because not too much elasticity on the almond dough, but still pretty good. Be careful also when you place your tray on the oven, because almond dough has tendency to burn a little bit. So if you place too low, you will burn in the bottom. If you place too high, you will burn on the top. So middle is the best place where you can put your tray. There we go. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will be upload a lot video actually and give you a lot of tips and a lot of recipes. So please, if you like the video, like it, subscribe and share to your friends. Was Chef Michael by Sazman de la Mer. Okay guys, see you soon. Bye bye.